Hello everyone, this is the Yoeleo R12. I've owned this bike now for about 2 years. This is Yoeleo's Aero frame set. They like to refer to it as their endurance frame set, mainly because it's got a slightly taller head tube, but make no mistake, this is a full Aero bike. I've currently got this set up with Tegra. It was built towards the end of the pandemic, or the initial phases of the pandemic, so parts were scarce, and it's basically got a full Tegra mechanical setup on it, mostly made up of R8000, but this bike still weighs in, I believe, at bang on the money for 8 kilos or just shy of it, weighed in with a 50mm wheel set, which I'll do a review on in another video. But this particular wheel set is the Elite Drive 65D wheels. I'm out today on a 70-mile training ride. I'm about 20 miles in. I just wanted to sort of give you a bit of an oversight of what it's been like to own for the last 2 years. When you order from Yoeleo, best advice that I can give to you is get in contact first. Find out general lead times, find out what you are after. If you've got any, they do custom colours as well. And if you want a complete bike, Yoeleo will obviously help you out there as well. But if you're just after the frame set, that's what I did. I built it up myself. There's a lot of gratification in doing that. You get to spec what you want, you know. And if you wanted to go and try and buy the equivalent of this in the Western world, you're going to be talking best part of £5 easy, without a shadow of a doubt. This is a size 54, and I believe the frame is coming in around 950. The Fult's generally weighing around about 390 with Yoeleos. So it's a nice, stiff, lightweight frame set, but it's not harsh. You know, you can ride it quite happily. I've been through some country roads here today, and even with 28mm tyres, it's not a harsh ride at all. And that's where the sort of the endurance side of it comes out. With regards to sort of ownership of it, has there been any issues? Well, yeah, out of the box, I was very impressed. There's the odd little, thing like finishing around the paint tube you could be really picky about, but nothing. Generally speaking, no problems at all. I mean, the nice thing about Yoeleo is you get 3-year warranty. When I bought this, it's now on a 6-year warranty, and if I've ever had any questions or quibbles, then they've always been there to really sort of sort it out for me. And even if it's just general technical questions, yes, there's a bit of a time gap. Yes, if you order and it's a 6-week wait, but it weren't long ago when I built this that you could easily be talking 6 months, year, for a bike from the Western world. Okay, things have changed a bit, but value for money wise, a frame set that's coming in around $1,000+ depending on where you are in the world, there isn't much you can get for that, in my opinion. Certainly in the UK, you're looking at 1 or 2 brands, which I don't obviously want to name for obvious reasons, but there isn't really much out there around that kind of price tag. You're talking $2,000, $3,000 just for the frame set. Say $1,300 or pounds, you're getting a complete frame set, 6-year warranty. If anything's going to go wrong, they will sort it out. Yes, you're going to have to wait for it for a bit, but that is the compromise. The last couple of years I've been doing with Yoeleo to give them like little pointers that I think people in the Western world will come to expect, and they've adopted them. And to me, that shows a company that wants to show progression. But they also are a brand where they've been around some time. We're not talking somebody that set up last week. They came about, I think it was 2007, they started being an OEM supplier to other manufacturers. Then about 5 years later, they decided to sort of go more down their own branding. And the nice thing about I don't want to say a small company, but a relatively small company, is that you can do things like, if you don't want the logo, fine, don't have the logo, it's not a problem. I don't personally have an issue with it. I like it. It makes it different, but it's a good Aero frame set. You can take up to 32C tyres, so it's modern in that respect. These are 28s on these particular wheels, but that's only because I'm trying to get a little bit more advantage out of the wheel set for that, but it's compliant. I've just been riding down some horrendous roads, even with these 20C tyres, and it's soaked up the bumps really nicely. So I'm 20 miles in, I've got another 50 to do. As I say, it's part of a training ride. Do I generally feel fatigued when I get off this? well, no more than you should do. So it's a stiff frame set, but it's not a harsh ride. If you've got any questions about this particular bike, by all means I can answer them. I hope I've covered most of the things. I'll double check on the obviously the weights for you and stick them up in the description. And equally, if you want to buy directly anywhere else in the world, you can go to Yoeleo direct. But I think it's a good solid buy for the money, and I don't think you'd be disappointed at all. 2 years in, still going strong. So without further ado, hope you got something out of this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit subscribe, as all things YouTube, and hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.